Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Glory Hunter. We are back today with Roma, where in the last episode we saw we had some quite inconsistent form, is the word I would use. But we're back today hoping to crack on. We're going to get into the January transfer window. So we're going to start off with a sim against Venezia before playing Atalanta away from home. We'll then sim the game against Bologna once again. These home games are ones that I would expect us to win, so we will be playing them in a sim. We'll play the Monza away game, I think, and then we'll also have Juventus at home, that's a big one, and Udinese at home as well. And then we'll leave it there with the cup game to come and Sampdoria as well. We will potentially look to strengthen the squad. Not sure how much money we've got left in the budget. We've still got 20 million, so we'll potentially look to bring in some reinforcements. But to be honest, I don't think there's going to be major changes. So let's just jump into this first game, which is going to be the sim against Venezia. All right then, here we have it guys, first game against Venezia. They're right down the bottom of the league. I'm expecting a victory. Wow, Dybala's just going on a run. Expecting a victory. I've made quite a few changes as we've got Atalanta midweek. So hoping that the team and the boys out there can get the job done. We'll bring you any goals as and when they go in. Oh, chance, and Venezia lead. And it's one of the players that I scouted in the summer, No Valentine, who gives them an early lead. That is not what we wanted. Come on, boys. Got to do better. Here's Nonto, and it's 1-1 straight away. Come on, boys. Back in it. Great build-up. El Shaarawy 2-1. We've had so many chances in this game. We finally take the lead. Oh, we're in again. Dybala. It's 3. Game over. Great finish. Loads of space out right. Chance for Celik, and it's 4. We've had so many shots and chances in this game, it's crazy. There it is, it's a 4-1 victory. We made hard work of it, but get the job done. Good stuff, boys. Alright then guys, another big game. Jumping straight into it, it's Atalanta away from home. They're actually struggling a little bit so far this season. Down in 11th place, I think, so definitely looking to get a win in this one. Oh, here's Volpato. Oh, brilliant play. Oh, it's offside. That's a ridiculous goal. I've never seen anything like that. He's tried to drill the pass in, and it was going in, but Tammy's offside. Did he get a touch on it? Because he was basically in the goal. If Tammy lets this run, it's going in. But he taps it in literally on the goal line. I mean, it might still have been given as offside, but I mean, that's just ridiculous. When does it actually hit his boot? There. That is crazy. Well in, Roger Ibanez. Volpato's in space, got Dybala with him. Paulo Dybala's been on fire and tucks it home. That's an easy goal for a man of his quality. Volpato just picks it up in loads of space. The defenders all back away, and Paulo Dybala is not going to miss that one. Not sure how many he's got for the season, but fairly sure that he's our top scorer now. Here come Atalanta on the attack. That'll find its way to Iglesias. Knocks it off to Martin Darun. Ball inside. Is he not off? Yes, he was. I thought he was offside. Looked like he'd come back from an offside position. I think that's Malinovsky. Great little build-up and goal, but oh, it's tight. It's very, very tight, but I think he is just off. Still 1-0. Volpato. We can definitely get at this back three of Atalanta. Cristante, Volpato, man over. Lorenzo is 2. And it is so good to have this man back in the starting lineup. We just always seem to have a man over against 3 at the back. We just have so many runners. That is such a good finish from Pellegrini. It's outside of the right boot. I'm not really sure how the trajectory works, but sure, okay. 2-0. That'll do it for the first half. It's been really, really comfortable for us. And at the break, we lead in Bergamo by 2-0. Here's Tammy. Dybala's on the run. He's in again. He's going to have the pace. Dybala should have been 3. Corner comes in. Good knock. Inacio's header. Saved by McCarthy. Oh, that's a fantastic save by Rui Patricio. Pushes it onto the post. Atalanta starting to press now, and they've got their goal. Fired in past Patricio. It's a clever little ball in from out wide. Got a little bit of luck, and Patricio couldn't keep it out. Slammed home by Borja Iglesias from close range. 2-1, game on. Both players were on the floor there. Here's Malinovsky. Brandon Soppy, last minute of the game. Dinked into the middle. A man over, I don't believe it. Mario Pasalic with the last kick of the game. And they'd not threatened us for 75 minutes. And we've completely thrown it away. We know that FIFA loves a last minute goal. Hits it well. Questionable from Patricio, but it's going to be a 2-2 draw here in Bergamo. Last kick of the game, we've thrown it away. And that is why we won't win the league this year, because we just keep dropping points against sides in and around us. So guys, just before this game against Bologna, you may recall in the summer window we had a couple of players who had their contracts up come the end of the season. We obviously gave quite a few contracts out, but there are a few players playing for a contract currently. Matic is going to retire at the end of the season, so is Rui Patricio. There's a couple of other players playing for a contract. I'm not too sure what to do with a few of them, as they are aging, and I'm not sure if they're going to stay here for next season, but I might just give them until the end of this season, give them another year on their deal, and then we'll kind of assess next summer. But yeah, I'm not too sure what we're going to do with a few of these players. So I think, having thought about it for a minute, I'm definitely going to give a contract to Belotti. I'm not sure if he's going to stay here next season, but I don't want to lose him on a free, so I'm going to go and negotiate with him now. So guys, we've just offered a contract to Belotti. He wants a slightly bigger signing bonus, but decreased his wages by 17 grand a week, so he's signed a new deal. And I think, I'm not too sure on some of these other guys. I think I'm going to give VR a contract. He will probably leave in the summer, but I don't really want to lose him on a free yet, as his market value, I reckon we can get 10 million or so. So we're going to give him a contract extension for another year. Right then, new contract agreed with VR. I think we'll leave it at that for now. I'm not sure on the likes of Tadic and El Shaarawy and Smalling. I think I'll see that they're all into their 30s, so we'll leave it there for now. If anyone approaches them, then we might just let them go on a free. But let's crack on with this simmed game against Bologna. This should be a win at home. Dybala, it's that man again. Didn't take him long, just 15 minutes, and we lead by a goal to 0. Dybala again, it's 2. He has been fantastic over the last couple of months. Oh, it's 3. It's Tammy. I wasn't even really paying attention. Game done and dusted now. Oh, Dybala for his hat-trick. Of course he finishes it. That'll be his last involvement. I'm just about to bring him off, but it's a hattie for Dybala. There we have it then. 4-0 home victory against Bologna. Comfortable in the end, and that will hopefully see us close the gap to Juventus. Alright then guys, some scouting updates. Let's have a look if there's anyone decent in here. He will get a deal. You will get rejected. We'll give Russo a deal. Why not? Esposito's left. That's a shame. Bianco will continue scouting. Franco will go. Ooh. Yeah, let's get this kid in. We don't want to lose him. And Bruno as well. Both of those guys look very good. Let's get them both in. Gabriel Martino looks like he could be decent. Got some good pace already. and actually some pretty good technicals as well. Definitely looks as if he's going to be a wide player, but 1-star weak foot, we definitely need to get that up. Alright then guys, now that we are into the transfer window, we've had a couple of offers and a few bits going on. So we had an offer for Pellegrini, which we've already rejected. Chris Smalling has agreed to join Real Sociedad at the end of the season, which I'm absolutely fine with. He's not going to be at the standard that we're looking at for next season when we're playing in the Champions League and hopefully going for the league. We've had an offer here for Ibanez, which will be rejected because he's fantastic. But there is an offer for Gonzalo VR from Newcastle. Not against letting him go. Right, let's see how much Eddie Howe really wants Gonzalo VR. Gonna try and play hardball. Wow, they've actually come down. What about 10.5? Nope, they've walked away. All right, Eddie, you offered 10 and then came down. So Gonzalo VR looks as if he will be staying at least for now. All right then, guys, here we go. We're away at Monza. Interesting city. So hoping that we can get the win in this one. We've been on decent form when we've been playing, although we did drop those 2 points against Atalanta earlier on in the episode. Oh, what's Thiago Silva doing? We're a goal down. It's number 9. I'm not sure who it is. But Thiago Silva just stopped. They're having quite a good season, Monza, in this career mode. So it was never going to be an easy game. But I wanted to snap with Thiago Silva there, and he just moved out the way. Stupid game mechanics, and we trail again. Pellegrini. Tammy. Volpato. Sends Dybala. Oh, it's a fantastic finish. This man is just on fire at the moment. Everything he hits is ending up in the back of the net. Such a clean strike in off the post. 1-1, game on. Here's Nsame again. Whipping one in, and straight away it's 2-1 Monza. This is a ridiculous opening 20 minutes. Just watch Thiago Silva in the middle. Just doesn't get anywhere near him. I mean, I'm not sure what that animation is again, but just as we get back into it, we trail again. That's better from Thiago Silva. Now Pellegrini. Rides the challenge. It's Dybala. Volpato in support. Volpato. 2-2. Game back on again. This is a ridiculous opening half an hour. 4 goals. 2 apiece. Paulo Dybala at the heart of everything. 1 goal, 1 assist. Brilliant from Volpato again. Great foot in there. And now we come forward. Dybala finds Tammy. Oh, what a strike. Dybala is just at the heart of everything at the moment. Brilliant little threaded through ball. Thought the defender might get across and get a block in, but Tammy finds the back of the net, and all of the front 3 have scored. That is exactly what we're after. Into the lead for the first time. Here come Monza again, looking for that instant goal, and Ibanez is in trouble here. And I think he's going to be sent for an early bath. He is. Got a man on the line who clears it off the line. So we don't concede the goal, but we are down to 10. Brilliant by Inacio. Pellegrini steps in, looking for Tammy. Brute force from Tammy, and it's a 4th, and that should just about do it. Thiago Silva into Karsdorp. We're still throwing men forward, looking for more goals. Opens up for Karsdorp. Might fall to Tammy. It does. It's scrappy, but it's a hat-trick, and Monza have fallen apart in this second half. Tammy, oh, what a ball. Zaniolo, he's missed it again. Well, I mean, he has been out for best part of 3 months or so, but he could have had 2 in this game on his return. Won't matter, though. It's going to be a 5-2 victory for Roma. Come on, ref, where's that whistle? There we go. Again, a game where we made hard work of it and both teams have scored, but Tammy Abraham got a hat-trick, but Paulo Dybala was absolutely fantastic in this one. Well, there we go, guys. We've just had confirmation of Chris Smalling leaving on a free to Real Sociedad. Not too fussed about that. Happy for him to be going. So guys, as discussed regarding contracts, I am going to give one to El Shaarawy. I think if Tadic has any approaches, I'm just going to let him leave. Started the season off really well. I mean, he has got 10 assists, to be fair to him. But yeah, he's not been great in the games that I've used him recently. So at 35 as well, I'm not too fussed if he leaves. But we're going to give one to Stefan El Shaarawy for another year. All right, then. Hopefully strike the deal. Yep, there we go with Stefan El Shaarawy for another year. As I say, Tadic can leave if anyone wants him. Matic is retiring. Smalling's off to Sociedad, and Patricio's also retiring. Another of the reasons I'm happy to let Tadic go next year is we've just found this guy, Jonathan Martens. Funny name because I believe he's actually the regen of Dries Mertens. But he's 6'3", left-footed, looks pretty decent. He's not like an absolute world beater. He's got good stats. Can play centre-forward, striker or cam, 81 rated. So I'm actually going to bring him in now. I don't want to risk him going elsewhere. So we're going to bring him in on a free transfer. And we'll definitely let Tadic go at the end of the season. I mean, that wage demand is ridiculous. I am going to give him a slight pay rise to 25. We'll give him a 50 grand sign-on bonus. But such low wage demands. Martens is in. We'll definitely take that. We love a good free agent signing. Looks like he'll be decent. We'll get minutes in the second half of this season for sure. Right, guys, before we jump into this game against Juventus, I have a feeling, yes, the draw has been made for the Coppa Italia. I think it's the 4th round that we enter in. Yeah, round of 16. So we actually jump in quite late. You've got Atalanta against Ternana, Napoli against Pisa, Lazio against Brescia, Inter Cagliari, Fiorentina Lecce, Juve Venezia and Milan against Torino. Right then guys, here are the teams. We've made a couple of changes. Montes is in at right centre back for Ibanez, who's obviously out. Spinazzola comes in at left wing back, Pellegrini on that side as well. Volpato, Dybala and Abraham lead the forward line. Let's have a look at the Juventus team. I'm intrigued to see what sort of team they've put out. Here are Juventus 4-3-3, Unai Simon, Wan-Bissaka, Tapsoba, Bremer and Gaia. Zakaria, Pogba and Bruno Fernandes with Kulusevski, Vlahovic and Chiesa as the front three. Very decent side, no wonder they're up there and challenging for the Serie A this season. But we've been inconsistent, but I feel like we've been a threat going forward. So there's no reason why we can't score goals in this one and get at Juventus's backline. Forza Roma, Tammy, good ball. Spinazzola, not a lot of height in the middle. Does go into Dybala, who gets up and gives us an early lead, and this man can just do everything at the moment. By far my player of the season so far. Ball stood up to the back stick. Unai Simon sort of comes for it, doesn't get anywhere near it. Dybala wants it more, and we lead 1-0 early. Get in, boys. It's been a good opening 10 minutes from us here at the Olimpico. Pellegrini's ball in. Tammy's up, and it's two. It's two headers as well. And Tammy Abraham and Paulo Dybala are just on flames at the moment. Here's Vlahovic. Good ball into Chiesa. Montes can't get there, and it's an instant reply. And that is where we miss Ibanez. I was trying to pull Montes across, and he's a bit of a truck. He's quite tall, difficult to get going. Yeah, not great defending. It's 2-1. Game is back on. This could be another 5-2 like the Monza game. Now Vlahovic linking up with Kulusevski. Great defending in there. It's a late tackle on Thiago Silva as well. Not a very long advantage though. Oh, Thiago Silva gets some revenge there. It's going to be a free kick on the edge of the box. Dusan Vlahovic and Thiago Silva having a little bit of a battle in there. I thought he did get a bit of a ball, but probably went through the man to get it. Let's try and get a man back on the post. It's Bruno Fernandes off the bar. They are so lethal from those free kicks. Here's Pogba. Into Vlahovic. Looking for Fede Chiesa. Held up well by Karsdorp, and that'll do it. Where's Thiago Silva gone? Hang on a minute. Where is Thiago Silva? Oh, he's not sent him off for that challenge for the free kick. That is never a red card. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't get it up to Dybala. It's all one-way traffic at the moment. Fede Chiesa. Into Duzan. Lines it up. Good save. Pushed behind by Patricio. It's into Fernandez. Can't clear our lines. Vlahovic. It's 2-2. And it's late again from Juve. They did it to us at the Allianz Stadium. And they've done it to us again here at the Stadio Olimpico. I had like serious, I didn't mean to skip that, serious button delay there when I won the ball back with, I think, Montes. And that'll do it. I mean, we played well over a half with 10 men, so we got to respect the point. But again, it's late heartbreak. You know, how many times have we seen this season we've conceded late? We did it against Lazio, Atalanta, Juventus twice now. We dropped so many points from winning positions. Right then, guys, I think we're just about going to have time to squeeze in this game against Udinese at home. We recently had that 2-2 draw with them away, so it'd be interesting to see how we get on this year, this time around. They're not having the greatest of seasons, so this is one that I would expect us to win. Oh, Zaniolo, brilliant. Ah, poor effort at the end. Corner whipped in by Pellegrini. Into Paolo, it's in. This man is just a magician. I saw a tweet the other day saying, like, you know, about how good he is, but because of his injuries, how like he could have been one of the best players of the generation. And I mean, I'm a big fan of this guy, and in this career mode, he just seems to be doing everything at the moment. Look at him scoring headers like he's a 6'5" target man. He just doesn't care. Dybala gets us off the mark once again. Keeper possibly should have done better. It's into Tammy, rides the challenge. Zaniolo, Dybala quickening the pace. Into Zaniolo. Now Pellegrini, 2. Fantastic goal. Great build-up. Go on, Nicolo. Nicolo, 3. On his return, absolutely buries it. Dybala receives it, and I was just waiting for the run. And Zaniolo absolutely slams that home. 3-0, game over. Another 3 points for Roma. Now it's Stefan El Shaarawy. Or slightly wider than he would have wanted. Babega, unselfish. Dybala, this time it is 4. Brilliant by the substitute Babega. It's his first involvement on the game. Hold on for the clean sheet, boys. Inacio does well, and that should do it. It is a clean sheet. It's a great way to end the episode. A 4-0 victory at home to Udinese. And I think Milan might have dropped points as well, so it does close the gap to the top of the league. Okay then, guys, that will end today's episode, that 4-0 victory, and it was a very good one for us as well, because both Milan and Juventus both dropped points, meaning we are now 3 points behind Juventus and 5 behind Milan. I still don't think we'll win the league this year. We're only 3 clear of Inter and 5 clear of Napoli below us. Napoli also have a game in hand. Good way to end the episode. We will definitely push Milan and Juventus all the way. Getting closer towards the end of the season now, so guys, I hope you are enjoying, and I will catch you for the next episode of Glory Hunter very soon. Peace.